You know who's dead?
Who?
Michael Jackson.
Since when?
I don't know.
I remember.
Since he died?
I remember the day he died.
Were you crying your head off?
No.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I was like, oh. But I was.
You were like, huh?
No, I was like, oh. But I was in Guitar Center talking to this weird smelly guy.
He's probably your boyfriend.
No.
Oh.
And my mom was like on her phone. She's like, I think Michael Jackson died. I was like, what?
Your mom has that kind of voice?
I think Michael Jackson died.
She's more like,
I'm gonna go home and cook some mashed potatoes.
She's more like, Michael Jackson died.
So she sounds like a man now?
However you do.
Oh, look, there's a car.
That's a completely uncommon sight nowadays, especially in this area.
Yeah, Punjabi built. Did you notice that house is a triangle?
Which one?
A triangular room over there.
Was it what?
A triangular room on the White House.
That's really cool.
I wish I had one.
Me too. I wish I lived in a triangle. You know what? I wish I lived in a hectagon.
Why would you live in a hectagon?
Or an octagon.
What is an octagon? Is that an 8?
8.
What's a hectagon? 5?
I'm not sure.
Not pentagon.
I don't know my shapes.
What about triangle? Is that 3?
Yes, there's 3.
And you're a square.
No. You're a circle.
You're circular.
Meaning you're endless.
I am endless, sort of, I guess.
Isn't mulch made out of horse poo?
No, that's manure. Mulch is just ground up wood.
And poo.
No.
I'm just kidding. What are tires made out of?
Rubber.
What is rubber made out of?
Trees.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What are you made out of?
Particles.
What's that made out of?
Pathogens.
What's that made out of?
Particles are made of pathogens, but particles are matter.
You know
Did you know? No matter can be made nor destroyed.
Yeah, I figured that out in 2nd grade.
I don't know when I figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
It is raining though.
It is raining.
Rain makes me happy.
This lady is staring at us.
Is she? Well, she's very festive looking.
It was very awkward. She was staring at us from right there to right there.
And she's just like glare.
What, do you want me to give you a ride home? I got nothing on me.
You have a back. She wanted a piggyback ride.
You want me to give you a piggyback ride?
Because clearly you give piggyback rides.
Well, you're the one that gallops on people's pelvises.
No, this is when we make stories, okay? I don't do that in real life.
She does. But yeah, it's raining.
So I was thinking, okay, you know how scientists say that the universe is always expanding, right?
What about it?
What is the universe expanding into? Answer that
Space.
question. No. The universe is space. What is it expanding into?
Space. Not outer space, like space as in there is opening.
What kind of space?
Within interval. Within your mom's space.
Fascinating.
I think scientists are just kind of bored when they do this for a pastime.
Okay. If a duck had one leg, would it swim in circles?
That's a good question. Maybe it would like use beak to like use for its second leg to substitute. So it'd be like
Oh my god.
it would have to do something. Like it has to get from this pond to the other pond and doesn't want to fly because there's poachers all over the place. So it's gonna stick its one leg in and then it's gonna start flapping. Then it's gonna stick its beak in and then it's gonna like in rhythm flap with its foot. No, it's gonna be like it'll be like a headbang, and then you just add background music, and it'll be awesome.
Like dun 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 dun.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Like super duck.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like losing my leg is the best thing that ever happened to me.
Why are rocks so awesome?
Are rocks awesome?
Yeah, they are. What
kind of awesomeness do you see within rocks?
Well, they're indestructible.
That is.
They're a human fist. Does that motorcycle have a siren?
Is this some kind of? He's like a super construction worker. He like trolls this place, taking down any bad construction workers.
What does troll mean?
I don't know. I mean, trolling on the internet, isn't it just like going around being obnoxious?
Oh.
Or is it?
I thought that was being obnoxious was being obnoxious.
You know, words, there are several words that substitute other several words.
You know whoever came up with words must have been really bored?
You think bored?
Well, think about it. Like, like, we need to breathe this substance that is in this area. What do you guys want to call it? Yeah, see you, Jimmy, in the back. That's probably what they said. I wouldn't be
no,
surprised.
they weren't that civilized back in caveman times, were they?
Well, they had to say something. And they were like, hey, pass me that.
No, they grunted. Grunts turned into words. Be like, let's have a caveman conversation.
You want to have a caveman conversation? Do you even know what we're going to... Okay, we're going to be talking about bunnies, okay?
Alright.
Anyway. So I think cavemen were actually pretty smart.
How so?
Well, they got a piece of stick, started beating animals with it, and then ate them. I don't know what instinct drove them to eat other creatures, but that was just gruesome. I don't see why they couldn't be vegetarians. We could all be vegetarians. And probably the first hunter was like, I killed a pig.
Achievement.
What? What do I do now? And then some other caveman was like, let's open it up.
No, he was like,
He was like, yes. He was like, and so then they took the red stuff out, which was the meat. And they're like, now what do we do with it? Let's give it to that lady over there. She'll eat it. And so they were like,
she's like,
and then she got a disease and she died. So like, oh, we need to put this over a fire.
yes.
What is a fire? I don't know what that is. And so some guy comes on randomly, coincidentally, dudes, look at this. It's so cool.
It took more effort than that.
It's called a Flintstone. That's all you do. And it's on.
Yes.
Then they put the meat on the fire, and they're like, oh wow, this is really good. And it didn't kill us. Let's keep doing it.
And then they added seasoning and stuff. And that's where you darn non-vegetarian people come from. It's okay, I don't judge you.
But I'm judging you.
It's okay.
You know these chimneys actually don't look like chimneys anymore?
Yeah, they're just metal.
They're just metal pipes that look like
I never
birdhouses.
noticed that.
It's kind of upsetting.
Wait, no, that's a real chimney, sort of.
No.
It protrudes from the house.
It has a freaking metal pipe coming
If the
out.
metal wasn't there, it'd be slightly more real.
You know what? Do you ever wonder why all cars are made out of metal and why they can use wood? Save the minerals, man. Or why don't we have rock cars? Why don't we have those?
Flintstone.
Do 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 do.
Is that the theme song?
Yeah.
Okay.
What, did you ever see Flintstones?
I have.
How about Jetsons?
Maybe. It's been a while. Scooby-Doo?
Scooby-Doo.
Are you Japanese?
Scooby-Doo.
Are you Japanese?
Yes, I'm Japanese. Can't you tell by my skin tone? It comes out perfectly
It
in
took
this
me all
weather.
this time until this very day when you pronounce Scooby-Doo wrong. Now I know.
Scooby-Doo. It's called Scooby-Doo in Japan. I just call it Scooby-Doo because he's Scooby.
Same how you say Kabuto, it's like Kabutos.
Kabutos. Sounds like a Pokemon.
Kabutos. What kind of Pokemon would that be?
Kabutops.
Oh.
I think Kabutos actually means like helmets.
Does it?
Yeah, because Kabuto means helmet and then it's like, which means plural. So it's like helmets.
That's
Silly
nifty.
American people.
There's a macho man over there with a really small, cute puppy.
Are you attracted by that?
No.
They're on, guys.
No. I love puppies.
Yeah, that's why you have a yelping dog on the inside.
That's not a puppy. That's a creature. That he like descended from Satan.
How does a dog descend from Satan? Is that even legal?
The Satan doesn't follow laws.
He might. You don't
He
know.
makes the laws.
He
I'm just
might. Maybe. I don't know.
Are we talking? We're talking about Satan from Leo and Satan, right?
Leo and Satan was just
Pretty funny if you ask
gruesome.
me. Did you see the episode where they needed sugar for their waffles and they got some crack? And did you see it?
No.
They were walking to like a place to get their sugar, but they ran into a guy and he's like, "You want sugar?" And it was like a crack addict, drug dealer. And they got it and they put it on their pancakes or waffles or whatever, and it was hilarious. They're like, "Oh my god, I feel so good." It was hilarious.
Huh. That's interesting. You
You
want to
need
see what we got on the video now?
Yes.
Okay, let's see what we got.